Hello, welcome back to Vlogmas, day 16! Yesterday and the day before, my videos have been pretty weird. And that's because I've been feeling weird and allowing myself to be weird for a couple days and not forcing structure on myself. But today I feel like that structure does need to come back. So I am going to be focusing on getting my habits done. I have an EMDR session today, so I have to do my coping skills and process my therapy. I want to do a long stretching video today because I am feeling very bunched up and very tight in my muscles, and that's not a pleasant feeling at all. And I also need to just clean up my apartment. I have to take the trash out. I'm going to walk to the convenience store because hopefully they have a light bulb. My kitchen light went out. It's a lot of things I need to do, but the first thing I need to do is just recommit myself to my habits, which I'm doing right now. I'm giving myself a blank slate to just start again. And it is 1:30 p.m. I'm going to focus on my job without going on social media until 5 o'clock when I have my EMDR session, and then I will let you know how I feel. I'm back. It's not 5 o'clock yet, but I'm sitting here at my desk working and I'm realizing that I am in a lot of physical discomfort right now. I think that strength training routine I did earlier this week aggravated my shoulder, and so I am going to use the Theracane. This is on the habits list, but I don't think I ever even showed you what it is. So this is a thing. It's certainly a thing. I mean, look at this object. That is the most object I've ever seen. And you use it to work out knots in your back, and it can go like this, and you can use these little knobbies on your neck and everything. And I am going to, oh, that already feels so good. I am going to set a timer for 10 minutes, which is more than I would usually do. I'm not limiting it, I'm saying do it for at least 10 minutes. And I'm going to try and work out the kink in my back because I have a tendency to ignore my bodily sensations and to ignore physical discomfort that I'm in. And that will, that underlying discomfort will create a negative emotional state, which I feel like I'm in right now. And so I'm going to do that. And also my stomach has been so sour the past couple days. I don't know if it's because I'm eating more bread again or what, but I feel so uncomfortably full, and I just feel like there's just bile coming up into my throat. I have GERD, which is something's reflux disease. And so I took an extra strength antacid too, and I think I'm just going to try and hold off eating until I feel like my stomach has emptied more, which can be, I have slow stomach emptying sometimes, so yay, being 35! I had a shitty time at EMDR therapy, and it's 9 p.m. now. I haven't done almost anything I said I was going to do. I did stretch. I did take the garbage out and go look for light bulbs. I didn't find any at the convenience store. And I feel like I'm just clamming up inside of myself right now, and I'm kind of zoning out on my phone, and I'm not accessing my emotions. And I think that what I need to do right now, before it gets even later in the day, is I need to write in my journal and figure out what's going on with me emotionally right now. I wrote in my journal about it, and I had a good cry, and I'm still not feeling better though. I talked about some really difficult experiences today, or rather I brought up the emotions of some really difficult experiences today about the whole dating thing that I'm trying to do, and specifically about some very negative and abusive situations I was in with men in my 20s. More than one, more than two. And just thinking about being an alcoholic and how I treated my body, and the sexual harm that I did to myself during my alcoholism too. And I'm just really depressed. I'm just honestly really depressed. I don't feel like doing anything. It's past 10 o'clock, and I know that unofficially I can stop trying to push myself to do things at 10 o'clock, but I think I am gonna do the dishes and lay out my outfit for tomorrow because those are acts of love for myself. Yeah, I think that what I need to do is I need to show love to myself right now. Now that I've written it out in my journal and I've processed it, and I feel emotions are not just in your head, they're in your body, and my body is feeling very depressed right now. So I'm just going to push myself to have clean dishes, have an outfit laid out, and I think that's about all that I can do today. It's my outfit. I actually had no idea that I had done so well on my habits checklist today, but I did. And that is what self-love looks like. I do feel better after doing that. I am clean and I smell good and my apartment is in order and I have a cozy outfit laid out for tomorrow, and I took the trash out, I stretched my body, I fixed my aching muscles. I took medicine for my acid reflux and ate bland foods for most of the day in order to help with the sour stomach. And I did what I could with the EMDR session. I was willing to go there in session, and I don't think that I'm ever gonna be able to perfectly function to get myself out of a funk after an EMDR session. There's probably gonna be a couple hours of dissociating after EMDR. And that's okay. That's okay. Because I eventually came back to my journal. I wrote down what happened. I cried about it. I processed some feelings. And feeling bad about something is sometimes much better than feeling nothing at all about it. Because at least I'm addressing it. And I guess today, it doesn't really feel like a win, but it kind of was. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. This was a less exciting video, but I really appreciate the comments that I've been getting and the messages I've been getting on my blog about how people feel like these videos have been helpful to them, just to see what a realistic portrayal of recovery looks like. I'm not sugarcoating it. If you notice in my videos, I feel bad about half of the days that I'm alive for some reason or other related to my PTSD. And I don't expect that this is going to last forever. I am actively, by doing the EMDR therapy, I am intentionally actively triggering myself once a week at least in order to reprocess traumatic stuff. And my therapist said that as I get deeper into sobriety and recovery, that what I'm experiencing right now is a turbulent time where I'm looking back on past situations and feeling how I would have done things now, and the things that seemed normal to me then are so awful to me now that I am necessarily gonna have some feelings about that. And it's sort of, I'm in this transition point from an old life to a new life. I'm entering the new life, which is recovered. And it might not seem like it, but I'm really close to getting there. I think I'm a mess now. You should have seen me before, honestly. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.